the first indie movie probably ever made in CLUJ in the past 20 years. It was a crazy dream, and we're still living it, although it has eaten away all our energies and all our, I don't know, I started growing a white beard since I started with this movie. There's really not much to say about how to produce an indie movie, because I haven't read the theory, so I haven't read almost anything about how to produce an indie film with no budget at all. But I'm just going to go with you through some of the things that happened to us during shooting, so maybe you can draw your own conclusions. And I have some advice for you. Some say there's a golden rule in Hollywood that you must never shoot pictures with children, never shoot pictures with animals, and never start when the money is not in the bank yet. Well, we were crazy enough to defy all that, and because we didn't know what we were going through and what we were getting into, we started the film, even though the main sponsor, actually was nowhere to be found 2 months after we stopped shooting the picture. So that's why we had to pay everything from our own pockets. As you can see, my pockets are very slim. So the best way of persuading people to act in our movie, as you could see in the trailer and the teasers, we had many amateurs and very few professionals, which was a good thing and a bad thing. But still, the only way to get people to play in our movie was to actually pass on the disease to them. We were so passionate about what we did that we tried to infect them with this virus. That one day we're going to be doing a legend. And apparently it caught on. Of course, we had some people who got infested, and then just before shooting the scene with them, they said, you know what, I'm just going to withdraw, I'm just going to go away, goodbye, this picture is not for me, and so on and so forth, despite promising, despite delaying us for, I don't know, because we had to reschedule the scene, so it took us like, I don't know, massive thinking and, again, energy consumption. But eventually, we got the picture right, and we're very happy for that. And hopefully we'll release it sometime next year, the official release, I mean. But until then, probably and hopefully starting this December, we'll try sending it to different festivals around the world. So bear in mind that if you ever want to produce a movie, try to keep away from kids and from animals, because they are so unpredictable. Whereas for the money, if you can infest other people with your dream, then you're good to go. First of all, in order to shoot a picture with kids, you need a load of documents. You have to go through all kinds of institutions that would approve to that. You're not allowed to keep a child on the set for more than 6 hours or so, depending on the age. Of course, you have to have a legal document that allows you to which the parents allow you to actually take the boy into custody, whatever, the boy or the girl, into custody, and be responsible for everything they do. And the kids get very easily bored on set, because if you don't shoot a scene with them, they'll easily get bored. Like, you sometimes have to shoot a picture 3 or 4, 10 or 20 times, and so on and so forth, that you, a mature person who is very much involved in the picture, are getting tired of. And you can imagine how tired and how fed up small kids can get. Then, as far as animals are concerned, unless it's a trained dog, a very trained dog, keep away from animals. We had a scene with a ram, you know, a sheep, in the back of a Dacia, an old Dacia, and we had a boy from the countryside and a boy from the city, who's also an artist, he's a violin player, plays very good violin, and who happens to be very afraid of sheep. So it took us at least 2 hours to persuade him to sit in the front seat, and the ram was frantically just banging the head on the seat. So we had a mini scandal there, but eventually we had to call his father, and his father assured him that it's going to be alright, and he should just bear with us, and it's going to be over in 2 days, in 2 hours or so. So we eventually got this right.